child, well, I still am, but as a child I grew up the oldest son in a southern black family. Oldest son, but a second child. I had a sister who was older than I was. And I was the one who had to go to the store with her to protect her, but she was the one who was able to spank me. She was the one who was able to call the shots, even though I was older. And so I said, I'm going to leave that environment. I'm going to leave Alabama because I don't want to be under the shadow of my big sister anymore. So I came as far away from Alabama as I could without going to the ocean to get away from that, and then I found Maxine. Oldest son, older sibling, but still a sister just to boss me around. I want to thank all of you for coming out this morning. I take near and dear what we are endeavoring to do today, and that is to establish a partnership between the secular and faith-based interest in overcoming and eradicating this plague of domestic violence. I just have to touch on one other thing too, that I was so touched with your introductory presentation, and I love the fact that God delivers. God will allow us to walk into condemnation, but God delivers. And I don't thank him for being God damned, because he don't, but he delivers. I thank him for that. I thank him for the witness testimony that you shared with us today, because that's what we're about. A lot of the invisible travesties that we suffer daily in our communities, where we see both men and women are suffering from the plague of domestic violence. We see a greater proportion of women, females, suffering from domestic violence. Sometimes when women in the ministry or in my office, and they come to me, I can tell which hand the husband is because of the ear of impairment. If the woman's head if she's have hearing problem on her right ear, I can just about tell her husband the left ear. That's the hand that's going to strike out first. And a lot of times women having hearing problems, hearing impairment, a lot of times it's because of the violence that they suffer at the hands of perpetrators.